All right, hey there, this is Mr. Barr coming at you with a video on the structure of Congress. So make sure as we go through this here, you fill out your chart and get that completed so you'll have it as a supplement to your notes. We're going to talk through the structure of Congress. Originally, when we had the Articles of Confederation, or the original form of government, we had a one-house Congress. So it was this one group. They voted on the laws for the Articles of Confederation. We've already talked about some of the weaknesses and some of the issues with that. When they went to the Constitutional Convention, they had kind of an issue because the big states still wanted to maintain power. Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York. Those were the four biggest states in the colonies then, and they had most of the power then. They wanted to continue to have most of the power. So what they decided to do was create a bicameral, or a two-house legislature, where the big states have some power in one part or in one house, and the small states have power in another house. So let's look at those two houses right here. On your chart, you have two boxes. On one side, you should have the House of Representatives. Okay, so we're going to start there. House of Representatives. Okay, the House of Representatives. All right. Now, in the House of Representatives, the number of representatives the state gets is based on population. Okay, so this is based on population. Okay, so number of, we'll say reps for short, each state gets depends on population. All right, so the number of representatives each state gets depends on how big it is. Okay, so Texas, come over here. Example, Texas has 36 representatives. Iowa gets 4 because Texas is bigger than Iowa. All right, it makes sense for us. We understand that. Iowa has 4 representatives in the Congress. Texas gets 36 because Texas is bigger. So in the House of Representatives, you have 435 members. Okay, so we'll write that in here, 435. All right. Each state is divided up into districts, one congressperson per district. Okay, so that's the way the House of Representatives works. It's based on population. The number of representatives each state gets depends on the population of the state. Okay, so the bigger states get more here. That's the key idea to remember. The bigger states get more. Okay, pop over here to the other side, and we'll get to the Senate. Okay, let's look at the other side. The other side of Congress is called the Senate. Okay, the Senate tends to be more prestigious and more focused on national issues, whereas the House focuses more on local issues because they're districts, okay? That each congressman is representing a district. Here, a senator represents an entire state. So there are 100 members. Okay, so this one is based on equal, we'll put an equal sign, representation. Okay, based on equal representation. Equal representation is what the Senate's based on. So, number of senators each state gets is the same. 2. Everybody gets 2 here. Okay, so in our example before, Texas gets 2, Iowa gets 2, California gets 2, and then the smallest state in the country, Rhode Island, also gets 2. Okay, so no matter how big they are, states get 2 senators. All right, so you have the House of Representatives on this side over here based on population, where the number of votes each state gets is determined by how big they are. And then over here you have the Senate, which is based on equal representation. All right, and these two things together, we say, because the Congress has 2 houses, we say it is a bicameral. Okay, bicameral or 2-house legislature. Okay, has 2 houses, the House of Representatives and the Senate. All right, what you need to know for your test is going to be on that chart. All right, so make sure you have this chart filled out. That is the structure of Congress. Thanks for listening.